Now, the Inkatha Freedom Party's Premier Candidate for KwaZulu Natal, Thami Ntuli, says Freedom Day celebrations were only for government, as South Africans have little to celebrate. Ntuli is today leading the IFP's campaign in KwaDumisa as the party hopes to regain control of the province come May 29. Newzroom Afrika's Ntando Mnyandu is tracking the story for us and joins us live. IFP Premier Candidate speaking about yesterday's celebrations and saying only for the government, Ntando.
Well, Hugo, you're spot on. The Premier Candidate for the IFP in KwaZulu Natal says that South Africans have little to celebrate about the Freedom Day that we commemorated yesterday as we were marking 30 days into democracy, when a lot of people, particularly in the deep rural areas of KwaZulu Natal, live in squalor and abject poverty. Ntuli is saying that the way that South Africans would vote come May 29, it will have ripple effect on the future of the young generation, making reference to young kids who also came out to support his campaign here in a marquee that comfortably sits around 2,000 people, referring to those kids, saying that should voters not vote for change, the future of those kids hangs in the balance. As I bring into this conversation Premier Candidate Thami Ntuli, Mpemba, you said South Africans have little to celebrate. Why are you saying that? Are there any achievements that the ruling party have had since the dawn of democracy, or are you saying that there is little to celebrate?
Indeed, my view and our view as the IFP is that there is little that has been done, but the government did not meet the expectations because people thought to have a voting right will translate to having a better life. You recall that the slogan of the ruling party in 1994, they were saying a better life for all. But when you look at the levels of inequality amongst our society, the gaps are quite, in fact, huge, in such a way that some are rich, some are very poor, which results to secondary effects such as the issue of crime, the instability that is there. Our economy is collapsing. It really is not, in fact, to encourage people to say we can celebrate achievements in terms of what we wanted to achieve by democracy, because the apartheid government was punished for failing to take care of the country, to only take care of the majority needs. Unfortunately, even the government, which is led by the people whom we thought they will be advancing the interests of the people, is really seen deviating from what people want to see, from what people expect. As a result, the future of our children is not a good future at all. You can't, when you are growing up, predict that you will have your own car in your own house because you'll be employed or you'll be participating in the economic activities. Hence, we want to change that as the IFP when we govern in KwaZulu Natal. We want to fix the mess in this province. We want to inspire a new hope here in the province of KwaZulu Natal, so that the people of KwaZulu Natal, they will have a better government. And even at a national level, we are campaigning to be the major player in terms of determining as to who will govern South Africa, because we believe the ANC is not coming back. They may dream a winter dream to say they are coming back. I don't see them coming back at all here in KwaZulu Natal, even in South Africa.
You spoke about the fact that when you come into power, you will introduce a youth directorate that will see to it that young graduates get employment, they get internships. How are you planning to do that?
In fact, we'll be having a permanent youth directorate, which will be seized with the affairs of the youth. It could be the issues of internship for those who are having diplomas and the degrees, who are looking for the internship. The directorate will be the one that will be helping to ensure that municipalities, private sector and public sector are absorbing those graduates, so that because there are so many who are at home who are just looking for just internship, not for job opportunities. The issue of the job opportunities to what is happening currently is something really which is a shame, because even today I was with the graduates who were coming to tell me that we are graduates. We've been graduates for years, but this government is failing to ensure that we get employment. Hence, we are saying they must afford us an opportunity. We did it. We have a track record. We are not as talking because all political parties are making promises. The IFP has a track record in the province of KwaZulu Natal, even where we govern right now. As on the actually the 3rd of April, I will be in Umtonjaneni for local economic development, where in the support of 10 million is afforded to the people of the district where I govern, King Cetshwayo. And then that is the kind of the attitude that we have, or the spirit that we have, which was used even during the SY KwaZulu government, which was saying the people of KwaZulu Natal, when they give us an opportunity, the glory of this province will be restored.
Thank you very much, Mpemba.
Thank you very much.
Well, that is the IFP's Premier Candidate for KwaZulu Natal, Thami Ntuli, saying that a youth directorate that will focus solely on ensuring that young graduates and youth in KwaZulu Natal are employed will be installed when he comes into power after the elections, should the IFP perform well on the polls. With that, it's back to you, Hugo.